Okay, let's see if it's back. Okay. All right, that's there. Okay, the X. Oh, there. Now it goes. Okay. I had to double check, make sure that you have. All right, let's see if I remember. This is the person who had the stupid freaking Lucario, isn't it? Yeah, actually, the power flicker out for just barely long enough to cause my computer to reboot. So, last time the Lucario used me first and got critical hits both times and managed to get a KO that way. Let's see what happens if I use Fly. Well, that was hilarious. Okay, the AI is just going to spam me first. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, last time I ended up using a max revive, but then it reset, so whatever. I think Moonblast is the best option here. Well, the Plusle is dead, as it should be. Yeah, the Trainer Coalition and the military. Trainer Coalition is East Godra. Military is West Godra. If you are doing a West Godra playthrough, it's kind of normal to be a military member. I don't actually remember what this guy does with the Pokemon you give him. Why is this a wall you can walk through? I have no idea. Anyway, so I'm going to save the game before talking to this guy. Current save file is the one you loaded when you started up the game, which is the one that I just created. See, here's the thing. I'm actually a member of the Trainer Coalition. This doesn't change the dialogue for this when you're an East Godra player. I'm the Pokemon League champion, dipshit. Acting like I'm just some random kid who crawled in off the street. You're probably going to regret that. Calling me a war party grunt. I am technically a war party recruit. Ren, why is it not actually doing anything? What the I don't get this. It doesn't make any sense at all. How far am I in it? 7 minutes. Okay. This is weird. It's like I cannot attack as far as I can tell. Just doesn't seem to be allowing me to attack at all. And I can't. That doesn't freaking make any stinking sense. Yeah, Moonblast. Get obliterated. Switching something to destroy an Absol. You know, it occurs to me that I don't actually have anything on my team that's particularly good at that. Maybe Blastoise. I don't know. I'll use Blastoise because I know it can just overpower it with raw strength, if nothing else. Yeah, none of these is actually super effective, so I'll just hit it as hard as I can. Garchomp. I already have out the Pokemon on my team that will do the most damage to it. Kiss your butt goodbye. Luke's right. Now I actually have a reason to change Pokemon. You know what? I haven't used Marowak yet. This is Alolan Marowak, so it's not actually a ground type. Oh, it gets Crunch. I forgot about that part. Damn it. Eh, fine. Monkey. Yeah, none of this is a normal normal attack. I'm trying to remember which one has the highest. You know what? I will use Thief just out of the amusement value of seeing if this thing actually has an item. Did not. Wow! Random lucky crit again. A Samurott. It's a water type. You know what? And the palm knowing cut is possibly the best way of getting rid of the thing. It's not strong enough. So, ran into a weird glitch that made my Charizard unable to fight, which sucked. My alignment shifted -10. Well, it's not like I had any other option of resolving this stupid... This is part of the reason why I created a new save file for this point in the game, because like I don't know of any alternate way of resolving this. And it switched me from having a good alignment to a neutral alignment, which, okay. But again, it's like I don't seem to have had a choice. It's like I'm technically a war party recruit, so I'm stuck fighting the trainer coalition. Even though I'm technically a member of the trainer coalition. Yeah, that's the thing, is that in the Perret City takedown quest, I was fighting on the trainer coalition side, and that one got very strange because I was kind of sort of playing both sides, and the game can't actually properly handle that, I don't think. It's kind of weird. Having my alignment shift 10 points is kind of annoying, but whatever. Anyways, PC storage. That's everyone that needed it. Yep. Okay, now to save the result. Where does this even go? Wait, what? Bad! That gave me a 20-point shift? That's insane. So this is basically just like selling Pokemon, I guess. Let's see here. Let's choose one that I actually want to sell. Because quite frankly, there's a lot of Pokemon. Oh yeah, you know what? I'll sell him some of the extra Munchlaxes. Yeah, like here is the Munchlax I chose as being, you know, one that I think is actually good and that I would actually be willing to use. Actually, on second thought, you know what? One of the other Munchlaxes have a better nature because I'm at the point in the game where I can max their IVs just because I feel like it. Okay, this one has a plus attack minus speed. Plus defense minus special defense. Plus special defense minus speed. You know what? The plus attack one is probably the best one because, let's face it, Snorlax is pathetically slow anyways, so making it even slower really isn't that much of a big problem. So yeah, I'll keep this one. My previous choice was actually based on IVs. Wait a second. I have a Snorlax. Okay. Oh, this one has a neutral nature. And immunity. And it used to have a leftovers item. You know what? I'm going to swap this. This here. And, oh, I have to put them in my party before I hand them over to him. Okay. Wait, what's this one? This one has a neutral nature. Oh, dang. And I was leveling this one up. Why? I guess I had it on my team for the pickup ability. This also has pickup. You know what? I'll keep that one for now. I will hand over these. Wow, the dialogue for this is insanely long. So, the possibility of accidentally turning in a Pokemon that you like and can't get back exists. In here. I don't think he actually changes his price based on what the Pokemon are. Like a flat 5,000 just feels like a placeholder value that doesn't have a table attached to it. So I could give him Rattatas that I caught in mass, and he'll give me 5,000 each. Okay, well... Wait, really? It's just the one square. Oh yeah, you can't actually fly out of Shadowfell. You have to use the door to leave. Because despite being a town, it's set up as a cave. Now this is the interesting part, is that yeah, that actually didn't progress the quest at all. What the heck? Because, I think what it is looking for is the, specific thing where you find the entrance to get there. Not, you know, going in and doing stuff, but it's like the specific moment when you gain access. And apparently I did that when I came here to do, because I had to fight the Shadowfell gym. I did other things in Shadowfell. It appears that I can't progress the story arc because of the fact that I already did this stuff. Actually, wait, there's one more thing that I can try. If this doesn't work, I can just reset. There's an NPC you talk to as part of getting access. Oh, right. Okay, that's what it was. The NPC that you talk to, is in the current version of the game someone you can't talk to more than once, because being able to talk to them an endless number of times would break the game, because they would steal a key item from you more than once, and there's only one way to get the key item back. So if it happened a second time after you'd already gotten it back, can walk through this barrel, but there's like an invisible object here. Okay. Anyways, so yeah. That's something worth noting, I guess. the quest to join the military just does not work if you are. I'm actually not sure. It's like trying to figure out what exactly is wrong with this requires a little more testing. But the fact that I found the war party hideout in Shadowfell, I'm gonna go try and talk to the guy again, just to see what happens. Okay. I guess that quest is just borked completely, permanently. Let's see what we have here. Locked. I think I have a growl. Wait, hang on a second. Why am I going to the thing? I am. Okay, I thought I had a Growlithe. Yeah, there it is. And he gives me a Firestone. Play. Well, that was lame. This is actually exactly the same way it works out when you are a West Side player. It's just that when you're a West Side player doing this, you probably aren't going to have a Growlithe when you meet the guy. Right, I need to change this. Always got to switch back to box 1 so that when I catch things, they go there and not somewhere else. So, yeah, it's a quest for a free Firestone. That's literally it. Albrecht Factory. I'm going to guess that they tell me to go away and stop bothering them immediately after blinking in their general direction. Okay. Well, thing. So they still want me to trade a Pokemon. That's a rat. I don't know if it matters whether it's an Alolan rat or a regular rat, but he does want a rat. I think in one of my West Side playthroughs of this, I actually did turn in an Alolan rat and it worked fine. Because in the West Side playthrough, that was actually the only thing I had available at the time. I don't think I even have a rat on this one. Huh. Okay, I have to go find a rat. The funny thing with this is that rats are actually easy to find. It's one of those stupid quests where you're like, why would this person send me on a quest to do this? See, rats. Wait, this says that I have a rat. Huh. So there's something you can find by surfing here, apparently. Wait, where's the water? I don't remember this route having water. Seriously. I don't see any water here at all. Oh yeah, this is funny. Bonk. This has a water encounter table, but there's no water here. Weird. That being said, as far as I know, none of the things in the water encounter table for this are unique. Oh, wait, you know what? Just thought of something. I may have been looking in the wrong box. Because the Alolan rat is a dark type. It might be in here. Nope. Yeah, actually did catch a Celebi. And a Manaphy. And a Heatran. And whatever the heck that thing is. Just kidding. I really don't like most legendary Pokemon in terms of actually using them as Pokemon. Bug, Psychic, Flying. You know, it's possible that the Rattata that I caught in order to check off that tick box in the Pokedex is something that I sold to the Trainer Coalition. Because, see, much like that thing with the War Party here, it's like joining the Trainer Coalition in East Godra. It actually wants you to hand over a bunch of Pokemon to them. Like 10, I think? You have to hand over 10. Which, honestly, isn't that hard because you can just hand over random junk you found in the Safari Zone. It's not hard at all. I may not have handed in duplicates when I did it. I had to hand in 10 things. I may have, yeah. To be honest, though, catching another Rattata is a minor inconvenience, so whatever, but still. Anyway, Pokemon. Swap Charizard with Marowak. Find rat. Okay, this is technically a rat. Wrong rat! Also, I don't need one of these. You know, there's a part of me that wishes I didn't have Flare Blitz on this thing. There's another part of me that's like, you know what? I'm just leaving. Bye. Ziggy! You know what? I'm actually just going to catch this thing. Because I don't have a Ziggy. I am. I'm gonna get this new quest thing off. Once a Rattata, he'll trade me a Talo. The thing with this particular quest is that it's hard to be mad about it because of the fact that it's trading a common Pokemon for a different common Pokemon. It's not much of a trade, but it's also... it's an equal exchange. Like, it's not one of those things where it's like... there's a quest in East Godra. One of the stupidest things in the game. Where the quest is to trade a Seadra for a Dratini. Here's the thing. Seadra, in an East Side playthrough, the only way that you will have a Seadra at that point in the game is to have it as your starter Pokemon. Completely impossible otherwise. There is literally nothing you can do in the East Side to acquire a Seadra before beating the Elite Four. Literally nothing. The funny thing is that what he's trading for you is a Dratini, which, okay, it's not a particularly easy to find Pokemon in the East Side. It is something where I can see I legitimately say it's relatively rare. However, at the same time, I can actually get one. Whereas getting a Seadra is just no. Now, what am I going to do with this tail? You know what? I'm going to bonk it. Yeah, I'm going to catch it. Unfortunately for the Talo, Double Team does not increase its odds of escaping. Dun dun dun. The fact that it claims that Talos are actually stupid enough to try to 1v1 Skarmories amuses me greatly. Okay, so the only things I haven't caught here yet are the Pidove and the Mankey. Okay. Yeah, I can't kill these stupid pat rats without doing recoil damage to myself, so I'm just going to not even bother fighting them. I'm actually just here for the stupid rat. Oh, hey, Pita. That might actually... yeah. How is it going first? There is an ability Pidovs can have that gives certain of their attacks high priority. It was using Air Slash as if it was quick attack. Oh, hey. Find an item. And an Ultra Ball. Those are nice. I mean, for stuff like Pidovs, you don't need Ultra Balls, but... And again, can't kill it. Yeah, almost everything in this route is a freaking normal type. Almost everything. Like, Mankey isn't, and I'm throwing a blank on if any of the other things is. Wait, hold on. Let's see here, yeah. Rattata, normal type. Although, this is a lowland Rattata, so it's a normal / dark. Dark is also something that you wouldn't want to use ghost attacks on, but they're at least not immune to ghost. Mankey, that... Yeah, everything else is either pure normal or normal flying. Surfing, fishing, fishing again, the other fishing, those don't count. Because, as far as I can tell, there's nowhere in this route you can actually use them. This is actually something that you'll notice in the starting town area too, is that it has encounter data for fishing, even though it doesn't actually have anywhere to fish. You know what? I'm swamping. This bores me. I can tag in the Marowak if I find a rat that I want to catch. Yeah, I did the sparkle for being a shiny Pokemon, but it didn't actually. Oh yeah, I should use Strength because they're rock. Because it's a rock attack in this mod, and Pidovs are flying types, so they take bonus damage from rock attacks. If I run into a Mankey or a Rattata, then I will swap in the Marowak. If I run into one. There's what, 20 Pokemon I've encounters, and I still haven't seen a Rattata or a Marowak or Mankey. You know what? I'm going to test real quick. Okay, so a Rattata is a rarity 10 critter, and Mankey is a rarity 10 critter. Pidove is a rarity 40 critter. Patrat is a rarity 30 critter. Talo is a rarity 30 critter. The rarest thing I've actually seen so far is a Zigzagoon. Damn. Yeah. The thing I'm you know what? That is actually an interesting observation here, is that Talo is a slightly more common Pokemon than Rattata. I do have to say, the encounter checker device in the game is actually really good, even though it's not always completely accurate. Well, okay, some of the stuff is like, it's not really the accuracy of it, but the fact that it doesn't really mean what you think it means in some occasions. Like the fact that it's telling me that this area has water encounters when it has no water. The encounter data is programmed into the game. It's just that it's not actually usable. Quick Guard only protects against high priority attacks. That was the normal priority attack. Yeah, builds like my Gyarados' build are exactly the sort of thing that that Assault Vest item we picked up earlier would be good for. It doesn't have any, you know, moves where it has a special effect. No, it's just here to remove your face. Your bones have been crushed like matchsticks. You may die now. So yeah. I'm looking for what is one of the rarest things on this route. I did find a Mankey though. That's something. And didn't have a Mankey yet. I do actually want to get one for collection purposes. Buying a Rattata just so I can trade it is a bit whatever. Get in the Pokeball. Alright, let's see here. Still going. Seriously. I know that. This is one of the lowest level areas in the game, and much like several of the official games, this particular location has a terrible variety. Like, yes, there's several different things you can catch. However, they're all just like rat and bird things, except for the man. Like, you have Patch Rat, you have Rattata, you have Sintret. None of them is actually anything that's actually quite good. Well, I'm not at full health, so I guess I will go and... seriously. In fact, Rattata has the same rarity as Mankey, and I've run into multiple Mankeys by now. This is just insanely bad luck at this point. Ah, boy. Oh no, it used detect. Tiny brain seems to have another brain power. And another Sentret. Come on. Me and being Rattata. Another Rattata. I do have to say, Zigzagoon was one of my favorite Pokemon in that generation. I loved having a Pokemon that could just find stuff. I'm currently using an Ambipom for the same reason, but that's because of the fact that in the east side, this was the only Pokemon I had available that would be a fully evolved Pokemon that actually had pickup. Yeah, I don't think it's the only fully evolved Pokemon that gets pickup, but it's one of a... There's a lot of the Pokemon in this game are either East Godra or West Godra. There's actually not that many Pokemon that you can find in either side. Which is one thing that gets very interesting with starter Pokemon, because a lot of the starter Pokemon, I mean, your options for starter Pokemon actually don't change depending on whether you're East or West Godra. They don't change at all. So your choice of starter Pokemon could have very interesting implications because the fact that you chose something that is otherwise completely unavailable in that region. Wow, this is insanely boring. $13, $15, $16. So I have a 1 in 16 approximately chance of running into a Rattata. I've done something like 40 fights now, I think. It's hard to tell. It's very, I didn't properly, keep track. This is just insanely bad luck. And I'm getting bored. You can tell how many things I've killed by looking at the power points for the attacks. It's like I used 2 power points for Waterfall, 3 power points for Crunch, 4 power points for Dive. So that's 9 total. And 12 power points for Strength. So that's... Okay, I guess that's only 21. Yeah, that adds up to 21. Flying. This is special attack. No. If this was a physical attack, I would actually go for it. But it's not. I would actually like to have a flying attack on Gyarados. Okay, so 40 is more than I actually have done. I guess it's... Well... Oh, wait. No, 40... I'm not sure if that's actually the right number, but I did do several encounters before switching in Gyarados. Gyarados has only done 22 encounters, or 21 encounters. Before that, when I had Marowak out, yeah, maybe 10? So somewhere around in that number. I can't track them because most of them I ran away, and that doesn't generate anything I can audit. But yeah, I've been having some truly shitty luck. Oh boy. Part of me wants to give up, but realistically, no one's watching anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. Seriously, where are the Rattatas hiding? Okay, yeah, I think I'm just going to give up on this for now. Anyway, fly into... Alright. One of the things that's interesting is I went to Cloudvale, talked to everyone, and literally nothing happened. Okay, so what am I going to do instead of grinding for the stupid Rattata? Ponder why on earth someone put this stupid light pole there, blocking the walkway. Anyway, back to looking at. I think that's actually the same dialogue. It says to bring a fighting type. Oh, right. I have to trade him one that I have on my current team. Right. Yeah, this is actually one of the just like regular things you get. Let's see here. That's terrible. Runaway is not a particularly good ability. This guy also has a bad nature. Good IVs. I mean, a special attack that's a D rank? Yeah, whatever. This thing doesn't do special attacks. This is actually a bird that does special attacks. Ah, yeah, here it is. Flying type moves gain priority when HP is full. That is what's letting them get the drop on my Gyarados, despite the fact that my Gyarados is actually a lot faster than you. What the? A plus special attack nature, and it's tied to a special attack stat that's an F rank. Also, it's a Magkey, and Magkey suck at those. Okay. All of these go in the junk bin. Yeah, every single one. Oh, right, the Magikarp. Let's do that before I forget. See, on a normal playthrough, the fishing rod is something you're not going to have when you arrive at this town. Here is your fish. Now, see, in theory, you could trade the shiny Magikarp. That's, you know, the special, unique one, but quite frankly, it's a bad idea, so, you know, why do that? Abra is actually something that is very hard to find in this game, which is a bit odd, considering how... Okay, you know what? In Gen 1, Abra is something that has a limited availability because there's like one or two places in the game we can find it, but they're relatively early game areas, and realistically, while it's a stupid way of catching a Magikarp and not easy, you can just throw Pokeballs at them and save scum if it fails. So really getting a an Abra in the original Pokemon Red and Blue, you only actually need one Pokeball. It's borderline cheating, sure, but it's what it is. Dum dum dum. I thought this is the Psychic bin. Oh, that's right, I already had one here. Hang on. There's a red star on it. Huh? Route 24. I don't remember what I did to get a shiny Abra, but I did get a shiny Abra. It Route 24. Right, Route 24 is actually West Godra. Wait, hold on. I need to put this back. Anyways, done with that. Map. Route 24 is... No, that's Route 8. Oh, this is Route 25. I really hate that it doesn't show you the freaking things. This here, stupid thing here is Route 23. What the hell is Route 24? I don't know, it's somewhere in there. Anyways, wait. I didn't talk to the green person. Oh, I did talk to the green person. So, if I remember correctly, this is someone who, okay, sure. Look at here, PC storage. See, this seems to be, flagged based on number of badges you own. Normally, this requires you to beat the jib. But the actual flag is just have at least one gym badge, apparently. Which I already have because I have 10 gym badges. Got all 8 of the East Side Godra ones and 2 of the West Side Godra ones. Actually, you know what? I should pick up some more Pokeballs. I don't actually have that many of them. Alright, let's see. Nope, can't go that way. Now, the badge guys, there's actually one in East Godra too. They're useful. Yeah, SS Anne is the ship from Pokemon Red and Blue. See, this one, it actually doesn't have the flaw where you can just walk around behind the gatehouse. A rarity, to be sure, but it is that way. This is annoying, having this guy blocking the thing. It's even more annoying because the fact that I have to walk around rather long ways, even after he leaves, because these stupid fences are here. And also that light post. So I technically count as a military recruit now. Now this is a quest that is a pain in the ass if you are doing a West Side play, because of the fact that you can't find Drowsy in the West Side anywhere. And I'm not actually sure if I have one. I need to look up where to find the stupid thing. No. No. Ah, here we are. Alright. It's like Drowsy is an easy Pokemon to get if you have the ability to go to where the Drowsies live. The problem is, of course, that you don't live in West Godra. Let us hope. Nah, you know what? I will actually put this in the ice bin. Oh, Dazzling nullifies priority attacks. Interesting. This one has a terrible nature and pretty mediocre IVs. Its key stat is a B. Ah, yeah. Eh. Yeah, I like it. Nope. Oh yeah, where do you have to go to get a drop? Holly Forest. Yeah, it looks like Holly Forest is essentially the only place to get a Drowsy. And the problem with Holly Forest is that you can't actually get a Drowsy from there until after you get cut. Which practically means that you have to be like halfway through the East Side story to be able to get a Drowsy. Thing is, of course, you know, you're not actually trading it until you finish it anyway, so whatever. Anyway, moving on. Now, Jinx. Yeah, Jinx is also something you find in the East. Yeah, Jinx is something you only find in the Frozen North. Okay, well, that's a thing, I guess. Yeah, the mine's closed. How dare you? I need to work there or something because the children like the mines or something. Going to guess that they're going to tell me to leave and that I'm not allowed to breathe or something. Now, see, this is a funny thing. It's because the fact you see this doorway here, there's actually two different map sheets. This side here is one map sheet. The other side over there, that's a completely different map sheet. Yeah, that's how they set it up to have the opening area have no wild Pokemon encounters in it. Do I want to allow the Pichu to live? No. I want it to die. The fact that it paralyzed my Gyarados reinforces my decision to execute it. Oh yeah, I forgot to put these things away. Not a single one of them was good. Anyway, actually, you know what? I'll do that later. Okay, so this is actually something that's interesting. Is because the fact that, if I remember correctly, in my West Side playthroughs, I actually wasn't able to just walk into the power plant like this. It could be one of those things where it checks to see how many badges you have. Because I have 10 badges. So anything that checks like, oh, do you have a badge? Is going to give me an immediate yes and call it good. So all of the stuff that in a West Side playthrough you would have to wait until after you beat the Omoth gym for. Yeah. Yeah, that's a Zapdos. Yeah. Yeah, that's a Zapdos. Am I going to bother it? No, I'm really not. It can stay there. I don't mind. I'm not planning on using it. Oh, Kling Clang with Clear Body. You know, I actually want that, yeah. I actually think... Oh, it died. Never mind. I actually like Clear Body better than the other one that they have, because the other one that they have is... It's something that's theoretically useful. It's just that it's something that requires you to have a specifically thought out combat strategy to utilize it. Anyways. Alright, let's see here. So other than wild Pokemon, is there anything in here other than a tiny handful of items? I don't think so. Like, this is where you need to come to evolve several things. Like, if you have a Pikachu and use a Thunderstone to evolve it, here, it will turn into the, Alolan Electric Psychic Pikachu. But, like, that sort of thing is really, like, the only interesting aspect of this at all. Oh, and also you have annoying creatures like Pichu, ambushing you and trying to kill you, despite the fact that their DPS is a negative. Away with you, rodent. Seriously, that is not supposed to be a 100% chance. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten rid of these guys yet. But yeah, it's like Clink. Yeah, there's more than one place you can find a Clink in the game, so you can get one in an east side playthrough or a west side playthrough, but not immediately. It is something you can have as a starting Pokemon too. One of the easiest Pokemon to get in the game, honestly. It is a starter or in. This is a very early area. Even if you're doing a west side playthrough and you have to do the gym first, it's still a very early area to get to. It's like one gym, only one, and they can let you in. So this one, the thing actually does have collision properly. Part of it has collision properly. Go away! Nothing to do here. This is the Albright Industries building, though. Something worth remembering how to find. This is actually how I got into town. In a West Side playthrough, this is actually what stops you from doing stuff. It's like you can't leave town going north. You just can't. Also, this is where you find Abras in the wild. There is actually a very short list of places to find Abras in the wild. In a West Side playthrough, that thing trading to get an Abras, you know, actually relatively easy, except for the fact that you need to get a old ride. And the old ride does take a little while to get, but not that long. Seed out. That's an interesting one. I actually used that in my plays of the actual game that it comes from. Again, one of those things that it's not a bad Pokemon. Is it one of the best of the best ever made? Arguably no. But, what if I can bait this guy into going orange? Well, a buddy. This guy's Pokemon are not being scaled up like most of them. Yeah, because like Post Elite 4, almost everything gets scaled up, but this guy's stuff didn't. You know what? I'm swapping in Gardevoir for the Amulet Coin Shenanigans, just because Amulet Coin Shenanigans are a thing that exists. I have a Luck Incense. I could do both, I suppose. Anyway, I was done with that. Is there anything up on this ledge other than just a place to find a C-Dot? Now, one thing that's interesting is that C-Dot is actually a physical attacker, which makes things a little bit more interesting. Like, traditionally, grass types are mostly special attackers. But, this is one that's actually good at physical. At least after you turn it into a shift tree. Well, I have a C-Dot now. Part of me wonders if there was an item here that I picked up on a previous time that I came here. Because this isn't actually the first time I came here. If I remember right, coming north on this route is actually how I had to get into the town. Oh, here's something that's amusing. Are there water encounters in this area? No. There are no water encounters here. Everything is a grass encounter. Even the things where you're swimming, you can't. These aren't things you wade through. They're things you actually have to use swim to get through. But there's no water encounters in them. Oh, I did actually go around this person last time. Oops. This one is scaled up properly. Now, Lanoon is a physical fighter, so intimidating it is going to give me a massive advantage. Also, it's raining, so Waterfall is going to do bonus damage. Also, it just sacrificed half of its own health, so it's dead now. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot she only had one Pokemon. Oh well. Yeah, this is a gimmick that you that prevents you from progressing when you come here the first time in a West Side playthrough. I mean, the first time in a West Side playthrough, you run into these cut trees that you can't get through. This is the hilarious part, though, is that this row of trees here is the only thing blocking you from going onto a completely different route. Something that you have to walk around a long ways. Yeah, like going around that is part of getting to Shadowfell. Because like in a when you're doing an East Side playthrough, and you're going through West Godra as champion, you actually go to Abyss first. Then you go to Nettletown, then you go to Shadowfell, and then you can go to Omen and Cloudvale. Because like once you get access to Omen, there's actually nothing stopping you going to Cloudvale. Anyways, I don't actually have a reason to be on the phone. I was just looking around for the amusement value. Anyway, so the current quest that I have from Misty is actually to go to the lake. Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking around Omoth and wandered off into the other area. Does it make any sense whatsoever that you can walk through that stuff? No. It's some sort of a copy-pasting glitch, and I don't really understand it. Keep lake environment clean. This is a hint that the reason why I'm coming to the lake is a pollution, whatever nonsense. Oh yeah, that's right. I bought the lake house when I was here. This is the Berry Master guy's house, or Apricot guy. Sorry. Need to do the pollution side quest. See, when you get here the first time, you don't have the ability to use surf, so you have to go around the lake the hard way. Pull him out of position. Does his mug have any chance of winning? No, he really doesn't. This is a physical fighter, and I just... You know what? Acid armor was actually a smart play. Well, that didn't go as well the way I was hoping it would. Yeah. Ah, shit, I forgot that it's a dark type. It's just a lowland mug. I would probably have one-shotted it if I had done it the other way. Whatever. This guy is a pathetic chump when you face him normally. Wait. That was not what I was expecting to happen at all. That did over 50% damage. Forget the words. she not take? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, recoil damage in Pokemon isn't theoretical damage, it's like actual damage dealt. Anyway, it's done here. Normally this is a lot longer because of the fact that you have to actually like walk around all of this stuff. But yeah, I skipped that. Pokegear quest. Talk to Misty again. You know, what does Misty say if I talk to her again? Because it was kind of vague. It just says, we need to find out who is behind this. It's a military headquarters. Alright, I think I need to do is go to the Albright HQ building, because, like, the hint from the guy I fought at the lake was that he's an employee of Albright. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the lake for a second just to see something. What? Oh. Yeah, okay. That would be doing it. Done this before, more than once. It's just that it's been a while. Mudkip. Do I like Mudkip? Marshtomp, in terms of, like, you know, usability in combat isn't bad. It's just one of those Pokemon where it's just, like, the actual, like, design of Mudkip is kind of lame, and Marshtomp is okay. Okay, that would have been a one-shot, except for the fact that this isn't actually a water ground. It's a pure water as Mudkip. It becomes a ground type later, apparently. Oh, come on. Okay, so this is Lake Omoth Cave. That would be map sheet 361. Opening that. If it feels like opening. Anyway, kill the Gibble. Yeah, definitely need to kill the Gibble. Oh, there it is. Finally opened. am I weakening it to catch it? It occurs to me that while this thing's final form is an evolution, is like level 50 or 55 or something, catching one at 54 means I can skip all of the other levels. Getting the Pokeball. I actually have one already. It's just, you know, I think it's a relatively weak one. The fist plate. Okay, that's lame. There's several different things you can go to in here that you need surf for, which I have. Hey, well, oh, hey. Hey, another rare candy, sweet. I mean, it's in the 80s. Yeah, rare candy is not actually all that rare. Counter list. There are no surfing encounters here? Really? This is ridiculous. Gibble, Carbink, and Aegislash, which, okay, cool, whatever. Those are not bad. But, that's literally the only thing here. Okay, so I got on there. I need to surf 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm there. Okay, okay. Oh, Honage. Whatever, I already have one. I didn't do anything. Dive again. I was hoping there was an item on this platform, but seemingly there isn't. Oh, it switches attack and defense. Yeah, whatever. And what I need that one. Yeah, there's no item there, so moving on. Okay, so go south. Is there an item here? Yeah, there is an item. Ooh, an expert belt. That's neat. Here's an item on this ledge. Nope. Bonk. Oh, it's a critical hit. Okay, well, that's done. Nothing on this ledge. Okay. This is a suspiciously empty location. Any items up here? Again, it's one of those locations that's kind of like suspicious in just like, there's a void. Is there an object in the void? I'm betting there is an object up here on top of the stuff somewhere. I just haven't found it yet. It's like the way this map is set up, it is actually very difficult to see certain things. So Gibble is actually in the semi-invulnerable phase of Dig. Yeah. Okay, I'm bored. I was expecting there to be items here other than just that one expert. Okay, I did find two items. A fist plate and the expert belt, but those are in relatively easy to get to locations. Genuinely kind of baffled at just how few items there actually are here. And here we have Reggie Steele. Do I want to fight Reggie Steele? No. No, I don't. And now to get the heck out of here. This isn't it. Okay. Ooh, found a moonstone. Neat. I just want something good. Really? A plus special attack? Ugh. Actually, I'll just put it here. Does this one have a good nature? Or is it a neutral nature? Yeah, I can work with that. Yeah, I know, I already had one. Somewhere be. Oh, this one has a minus attack nature? Ugh. Meow. Okay, what's the encounter checker say? There's a Pokemon here that I haven't even seen yet. Oh, there's something you can get from surfing that I haven't seen either. That's actually kind of interesting. And several things you can fish up. Not bad. Oh yeah, what's the quest thing again? Oh right, Kenneth Albright, in the Albright Industries building. Remember, I have to go to the office building. He gives me a pass for the factory, so that I can look around in the factory. Guys, let's not forget, this is the quest you have to do to get access. This looks wrong. See, because like the whole difference between lake water and ocean water is fine and good. It's just that this has the deep water area set up as ocean water, which doesn't look right in the middle of a lake. Darker lake water would make sense. Oh, hey, it's a cloister again. I'm kind of not into fighting this thing. Also, if I'm having to fight level 60 stuff down here, I'm going to swap Gyarados with Gardevoir. Yeah. Oh yeah, what do we have for the encountered list? Oh, there's only 3 things. Well, that's actually kind of lame. It's not that I dislike Pokemon that are on the list, it's that I already have them, except for the Relicanth, which is... A Rain Dance TM found in the bottom of a lake. Yeah, okay. Oh, hey. What is these? Oh, it's a time attack stupidity. Oh, come on. Okay, north, east, north, north, and then you look very carefully for the stupid hole in the wall. Okay. Oh, hi, Kyogre. Is there anything you can catch here? Oh, okay. Do I actually want to fight Kyogre? No. No, I don't. I know where to find Kyogre now. So does this actually have encounters in it? No. I don't know of any items being in there. I didn't see anything though, and I did actually end up going through like half the area. There are some corners that you could argue would be good hiding places for items though. Whatever. I know where to find Kyogre now. That's something. Oh yeah, what's the encounter list here? It's the same one, yeah, same 3 things. That is super mean. Needing to use Gardevoir to obliterate the cloisters is kind of hilarious though. Oh, you increased your defense. I don't care. This is a special attack. Correct. It kind of looks like the only reason to come here. Oh wait, there's a second cave. Interesting. I can't go in the second cave? That's weird. Why can't they go in the second cave? Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Then again, it's not the first time I've seen that in a Godra map, where there's a entrance that doesn't work. If I was to redesign this, what would I do with it? Well, one, I would take a thing out of the Hoenn Games' playbook and make it so that all of the areas that are underwater are actually just like a two-level map. Where it's not like, oh, here is a small area where you use to transition. No, it's like half the freaking water. That was how it worked in Hoenn, is that you would have areas with shallow water. Then you would have areas with deep water. The areas with deep water is where you could use dive. In many cases, this would be half the area you could surf in, because of the fact that that's just how the route was set up. And in this particular case, it would make sense to not just have this one small area that you can transition through, and to have it set up so that like half of the map was like that. Of course, the key here is, of course, you need to have a 1-1 positional transfer so that every single tile that you can transfer through has a corresponding tile on the area below. Needless to say, that takes a little bit of effort to put together, but I personally thought it was worth it. Okay, well, I caught a tentacle. I don't need to catch another one. I forgot that I had a toxic debuff. See if this was a good. You know what? Usable. Realistically, though, having a special attack of D is pretty bad. Yeah, actually, you know what? The special attack being D-rated would be a problem. Anyway, though, I don't need it. So, what else do I have in the encounter list that I have not seen yet? One of the grass encounters I haven't seen. Tentacool was the thing that I was missing for surfing. Super Rod. There's 3 things I can catch with Super Rod. Okay. I'm gonna save quick, just in case. You never know, might have another power outage unexpectedly. Well, I haven't caught a quillfish yet, so why not? So what happens if I use one last? Good enough. Ow. Painful, but not that painful. I mean, it is technically super effective, but it's a bug attack from something that's a water poison type. It's not really going to hurt that bad. Also, it's a quillfish. It's not that strong. Alright, 2 other Pokemon on my thing to catch with the Super Rod. Is one of them a Seadra? I don't know. Nope, it's a Finian. Okay. Yeah, I'll try Draining Kiss just to see. Nope, it died. Okay, I am going to swap Gardevoir with Marowak so I can false swipe these things. Oh, it's in the yellow zone. Interesting. Haha, Giga Drain does nothing. Wait, why is it the fish have Giga Drain? Get in the Pokeball. Okay, Finian's deity has been added to the Pokedex. Yay. No. What I think is interesting with Finian is that it actually gets several things that are like slightly different that that are not what you normally have water types get. Like it gets flying moves. Why? There is one thing left to Surf Super Rod. Let's see here. Hopefully it won't take too long to get it. Wait, what? I apparently didn't click fast enough. Are pretty flimsy. Kind of like a glass cannon fish, but it's not actually all that fast, so you know. It occurs to me that I should be finishing the Omoth storyline and not fishing. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to get them out of here. All right, so Albright Industries. We need to go around here to the actual building. Find him inside this building here somewhere. Yeah, that thing I mentioned earlier about computers that are you can stand on. Yeah, this is another example of that. Now this is an amusing one because, like, the idea of oh, she makes a reference to Holly City, which is something that is where I did the college thing in the east side of Godra. Now, one thing that actually kind of annoyed me in West Side playthroughs is that you get given this area. It's like, hey, you can revive Pokemon fossils here. Let's see if I actually have any fossils on me. Nope. Yeah, like the laptop thing is very consistent. It's like some sort of automated scripting went into that. I'm not sure exactly what. Yeah, he needs evidence that Wilson is screwing around. Yeah, the factory pass is apparently a security bracelet. This is a place where it would make sense to have an elevator. Or at the very least have a central staircase and not just have like randomly located stairs. Alright, so now I have the pass to go into the factory. I don't believe it'll let me get into the mine, but I'm going to check just to see. There's whatever. What's that? You are volunteering to be crushed like a bug? Okay. Hey, it's eradicated. I wonder if this thing has clutch. There's actually a pretty high chance of that, actually. Oh, it has Sucker Punch, even better. Technically, Sucker Punch is super effective, but my level is high enough that it doesn't matter. Yeah. I will have Gardevoir. Now, one of the things that's interesting is that making Gardevoir a psychic fairy means that it no longer has a weakness to dark attacks. So I don't need to worry about that stuff. And also I can focus blast into the next dimension. Bye! This is one of those things where in a regular Pokemon game, I would scan every inch of this place for hidden items. Realistically, though, Pokemon Godra actually has almost no hidden items at all. They do exist. It's just they're an extreme rarity. This thing actually has a roach. Super effective. Yeah, Sinc Gardevoir. I was trying to remember what this is. Grass Fairy, I think it is. Interestingly, Fairy isn't resistant to itself. Yep. That got that. You know what? I should swap my Copy character quests. Loot the factory, got it. Anyways, moving on. I'm here to kill everyone that moves. Especially the ones that make the mistake of trying to sucker punch me. That doesn't work. You know, if this thing has a rock attack, I could be in trouble. Or it could do that, which is a minor inconvenience at best. Oh, you know what, Flamethorpe? That just didn't make sense. It's like, why would a scientist have a single Machamp as their only Pokemon? Scientists typically have, like, technology-themed things like Magneton or something. But it's not like a specific type of Pokemon is there. It's that they have a certain theme for Pokemon. Yeah, nothing here. Interesting. Hi. Now, a super nerd having one, maybe. Flamethrower. Do I understand any of what just happened? No. I think it's a normal type, unless it's getting stabbed on Thrash, and that's why Thrash is doing so much damage. Hey, critical hits for everyone. Okay, PC storage. Yeah, this is one of those things that's like, I just expect this to have like an item in it, because there's like no other purpose for having it in a location there. Oh, he didn't move out far enough for me to get behind him. Okay, this is another Alolan monk. It really doesn't have a whole lot in the way of weaknesses, so I'm just going to flamethrower it. Oh, hey, I burned it. Good. I remember a gunk shot gets like bonus damage if poisoned or some shit. So I actually might have Charizard get KO'd right now. Oh, okay then. I know, it's a cheap trick, but... Yeah, this is what, again, it's one of those things that's just like, what is the environmental storytelling trying to tell me with this? With a whole bunch of scattered boxes, because like these don't really make sense as a proper storage area. They just kind of dumped here. Okay, so basically it's just telling me that the quest needs me to go somewhere else. I'm pretty sure that the quest needs me to go in there. Let's see here. Let's see what happens when we go upstairs. This annoyed me the first time I came here because it didn't occur to me that this is actually supposed to be walkable. Yeah, this is stupid. Why? Why is this just this one specific tile? I actually noticed that when I was leaving, it's like I come in, grab the item after fighting this guy, then go right, and then accidentally walk straight through the wall. I'm like, ha, okay. I already got the item, silly. Oh, a Vespi Queen. Yes, I am certain that that will definitely be a challenge that I will need to carefully consider how to incinerate with flamethrower. Bye! Yeah, I know. It's not good enough to one-shot it. Really? Another critical hit. Cherrim isn't going to survive Flamethrower either. Grim actually took more damage from Flamethrower. Actually, I think he just has like a lower HP stat. Tag in the Gardevoir to get the bonus. So, if I was to use Focus Blast, let's see, it's a flying bug, so double resistance. Moon Blast, I'm not sure about that one. I'm just going to Psychic it. Now, I know Psychic is neutral damage. I don't actually need to do full damage anyway, it's just going to finish it all. Here's this guy. Hi, I already killed your friends. Chimic. I don't remember. Yeah, you know what? Flamethrower. What the hell? How did that result in a KO? Yeah, disorienting voice did over 50% damage to Gyarados. It's like, yes, there is a small level advantage, but only a small. I'm taking in Gardevoir. You need to have Gardevoir for the bonus coins anyways. How is it that I'm immune to whatever the hell that bullshit was? Moonblast. Yeah, non-combat area, yeah. Yeah, the basic idea here is that you're supposed to go through all of the areas and like, oh, I found this guy over here. Oh, and he told me I need to go find this guy over here. And then after you've gone through all of the places, you have now gone through all of the things, and then you are done with your investigation because you did the checkboxes in the right order. Is this thing going to explode? I'm expecting this thing to explode. I know, use Sledge Bomb. I could swap to the other Pokemon. Oh, you're going to use Destiny. Yeah, Destiny Bond means that as long as Destiny Bond is active, if it gets KO'd, the Pokemon that's Destiny Bonded to also gets KO'd. Which is actually a really nasty thing if you're faster, because you can preemptively Destiny Bond when you know you're about to get KO'd. And like, blink, dead. This appears to be a phone prop. That also appears to be a phone prop. Why exactly they're there, I have no idea. I guess the idea is to just add more variety to the randomly scattered items. So now we need to go down to the basement. And I go all the way to the far corner with the door that's... This map is one of those where it's circuitous in a way that doesn't make sense in real life. Like, yeah, in real life, you will have places where it's designed so that you can't just go from the entrance to the back storeroom because, you know, security. But those always have ways to bypass that because, like, when you need to bring things in, you need to bring things in. You're not going to, like, stare at the walls for an hour. Head to the mines via the factory. Yeah, that's right. Now we go to do the long, grueling, zigzaggy path all the way around again. Yeah, because of the fact that this is in a West Side playthrough very, very early on, the loot is barely there. What happens if I slap this thing with a tree? Will it live? No. Oh, well, I got a crit. Maybe if I didn't get a crit, it would live. Geodude, but not as we know it. Just the weird Alolan electric Geodude. I think it's resistant to flying. Oh, it's more resistant to fly than I thought it was. Oh boy. It still has a terrible special attack. You know what? I'm just going to slap the Dragon Claw. Maybe it will. Dragon Claw did not, in fact, kill it. Explosion! Yeesh. Self-inflicted death. Ugh. Well. This is a regular Diglett, not an Alolan. Why? Good question. Yeah, stone plate. That's something. I'm here to flamethrower your face. You think Kasumi is going to risk it? I don't! I can't take out. Oh, son of a. That was actually a well-timed swap. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Flamethrower. Eggy ain't that tough. You can't swap Pokemon anyways. Oh, okay, it actually is letting me swap. Well, I don't know why that is, but whatever. Maybe you mean look his blood. You know, if this was a wild encounter, I would be happy to throw a Pokeball at it now, but it's not. So presumably he knows just how badly I owned him. And presumably that's why he's just, like, booking it. Okay, so Geodude, Diglett, and two things I've never seen. Makuhita is not one of the two things I've never seen. Not a crit, still one-shotted. Yeah, same encounter list, looks like. One thing that's noteworthy about the way that it sets up encounter lists is that it has a sorting thing. Oh, a skull fossil. That platform makes me think that you're going to have reasons to come back here later. Feels like the sort of place you'd have a legendary Pokemon standing at some point. Not right now, obviously, but anyway, that's Pokequest. I'll probably kill it too. Yeah. This time it's actually resistant to Focus Blast. Wow. Great, now I don't have to catch a Zubat later. Okay, let's go. Still two things in here that I haven't seen yet. You know what? Makuhita, I don't think Charizard can get that, so I'm just going to swap. I'm gonna have Marowak Pulse Swipe it. Nah, Seismic Toss. Nice try. Again. Well, I got the Makuhita now. Rocky Helmet, I hate that. The percentage HP on Rocky Helmet is the real issue with it. The idea is not fundamentally a bad one. It's just like the amount of damage it does is just a little overpowered. Yeah, we just think about the overall story arc. Doesn't logically flow the same way when you're the Pokemon champion doing this after you already beat the Elite Four. Yeah, now this is the other side of town. Okay, well, I'm tired. Now I have to go back to the Albright Industries building and talk to Kenneth. I will do that now. That's the power plant. Yeah, I will have him revive the skull fossil that I found in the mine, because well, I need to have someone revive it. The other guy I normally use is only used because he's convenient. Anyway, I can't. Damn it. I'm sleepy. Okay, so Cranidos, I'm going to start by putting it here next to the other ones. A minus special attack plus physical attack nature would be ideal. Well, it is a minus special attack nature. It's a plus defense one, though. Plus special attack, minus attack, neutral. Yeah, I can't call any of those good. The one that I just got is possibly the best one out of them. Wow. Oh, here's a different one. Submarine. Minus special attack plus special effect. Yeah, not ideal, but it is better than most of the other ones I've gotten. Anyways, okay, let's just say they have this new quest. Right, Route 4 research station. Now I can apparently do the gym. Yep, the guy blocking the chicken score. I still don't get having the fence blocking the sidewalk here. Alright, well, only thing left to do here is go to the gym, I guess. Well, I'm going to save it and just call it for now, because I don't really feel like doing this anymore right now. Alright, I'll see you guys later.